Tennessee and Mississippi are ramping up immigration enforcement with new laws and deportations impacting people right here in the Mid-South. Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news at 6. I'm Pepper Baker. In DeSoto County, at least 8 undocumented immigrants were turned over to federal authorities to be investigated for crimes. And this is all happening as President Donald Trump promised to crack down on the country's immigration policy. ABC 24's Scott Mattis spoke with DeSoto County's district attorney about why he says President Trump is making his job easier. Scott.
Yeah, that's right. Good evening to you, Pepper. The DeSoto County district attorney tells me the process of contacting the federal government about 8 people in the DeSoto County jail that met the requirements for possible deportation started earlier this week. But he also says this process is only possible because of President Trump's executive order. Across the metro, tensions are high after President Trump announced sweeping immigration reform and the removal of undocumented immigrants committing crimes here in the United States.
I think that's the right thing to do. If they're here illegally and they're criminals, then they shouldn't be here.
Thursday night, ICE hit North Mississippi after DeSoto County DA Matthew Barton communicated with the feds about at least 8 people who were in the DeSoto County jail.
These are individuals who were already in the DeSoto County Adult Detention Center. We identified them as being in the country illegally. They had various charges.
Those charges Barton is referring to range from possession of a controlled substance to DUI.
We notified ICE that they were ready to be picked up, and so ICE came in and did what they do.
As of Thursday night, these 7 men and 1 woman are in federal custody, where the criminal deportation process is underway. Barton tells me there are 2 more in custody that have not been turned over just yet. This until more evidence can be filed against them. One of them involves criminal activity against a child.
It has a child abuse element and a sex element to it.
DA Barton says this isn't DeSoto County's first time arresting and charging undocumented immigrants, but adds only under the new Trump administration does he have the power to hand them over. One previous case involved fentanyl.
This office was told that he did not meet the criteria under the Biden administration to be deported.
All right, DA Barton also tells me tonight that housing undocumented immigrants in the county detention facility is also a major financial burden, he says. Last year alone, the county spent over $100,000 on undocumented immigrants in jail.